Here with the body breaker, Idris Virgo. How we doing, bro?
What are you saying, people? It's your boy, you just got on good, man. What are you saying?
I'm good, man. Cracking Qatar card the other week.
I
Um,
wouldn't say it was cracking, bro.
there's a couple fights I personally chose as my fight of the night, two or three. But what did you think of it? Was you not keen on it or?
Cows and Chase was a snooze fest. You know what I mean? If Ars Corleone was in that ring, I guarantee you now he would have outboxed both of them. Um, After that, how far was on there now? That's how freaking I was like, oh shit. Yoni Gang and
Still
Cray
cracking.
Cray. That was a bit decent. Yoni Gang didn't show up, so for some reason he didn't show up for the night. Deji and that freaking whatever that guy's name is, I don't know who he is. That was shocking as well, to be honest with you. That was a shocking fight. Deji now needs to step up. Like he needs to step up. No more freaking getting easy fights. Oh, I was so I'll probably say the fight of the night. It'd be Salt Pappy and
Yeah, Salt Pappy Slim was
Risk,
good.
yeah. No, Salt Pappy Princess
Oh
Kenny.
yeah, Kenny. I mean, Slim's
Yeah.
fight was also.
But the thing what I don't understand was that TKO or KO?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because the reason I'm bringing this up, because when I fought in Newcastle, I mean, I got the KO or TKO, and I thought that was the KO of the night. Well, I was told because it wasn't a KO, I couldn't get the bonus. But then I'm sure Adam Brooks got a TKO. He got the bonus of the knockout of the night. So Pappy, that was a TKO because the ref stopped it, just like my fight against Aaron Chalmers. So the question is like, where's my bonus? You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. What can I say?
Yeah, that's mad. We'll go on to you then.
Actually, furthermore, actually, Louis, as we're on that subject about me, even
Yeah.
when I fought in Newcastle for the pro tournament, I should at least fight of the night with me and freaking Ben and Henderson. Or not even the knockout
Oh,
of the night against
definitely.
Spurs. Like, to me, I was confused. I should have won either one. I didn't even get fight of the night. And I thought, yo, that was one of the best fights on the card. I watched the whole card and I'm like, it was dead.
Yeah, nah, that
No shade
definitely
to
should have
everyone on
got
the
fought of the
card.
night.
Huh? Say again?
Yeah, that definitely should have got fought of the night. I don't know how it
Mad
never.
in it. It's like, yo, give me my flowers, man.
But yeah, moving on to you. Obviously, before that fight in Newcastle, you hadn't fought for coming up to a year.
Yeah,
You was debating on whether to, well, what to do really,
yeah.
who to call out or anything. But you did get that offer for the Newcastle fight, and you became light heavyweight champion. So well done for that. But how was it getting back in the ring after like quite a long time? You must have felt a bit of rust, a bit of, you know what I mean, getting back after that.
I wouldn't say Ross. It was like unfamiliar territory, I'll probably say. Although I've been there already. I was grateful to have not Slim. I was grateful to have Fez as my first opponent because that kind of got that say Russ out of the way. Um, I would have believed if I was more active, I would have knocked
Yeah.
Ben out as well. But things happen for a reason. I am the champ now, so let's be honest with that. So now it's about being active. I can't be sitting on the shelf again like a bottle of milk. You know what I mean? Because it'll go out of date. End of the day, I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime. So I mean, so prime is response to me because I'm in my prime. So freaking get me active, man. I need to be active fire. Active fire is a dangerous fighter. Unactive fire is not a dangerous fighter.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, with Benson's performance, I wouldn't say people were shocked, but they were kind of a bit speechless of, his boxing skills because we knew he was going to be good, but he actually put up a proper fight, and it was, some may say, look, some were saying he won. I think, obviously, you clearly won, but, it's still a close fight. So, what did you think of his performance?
That just shows you what money can buy. Okay, for example, he probably knew about this pro tournament about a year ago. You know what I mean? So if you've got a guy who's got loads of money, he's UFC champion, he's not short of a penny. So if obviously what he's done now, he's dedicated himself a whole year of boxing, getting ready for this tournament, and look at his end result. You know what I mean? Like I was surprised as well. I thought Chris was going to beat him. So in hope for the whole camp, we didn't train for freaking Ben. We trained for Chris for the final because I knew I was gonna freaking not freaking Bez out. You know what I mean? I'm the body breaker. You know what I mean? And physical the free weight classes. So I was confident with that one. but we've freaking gone for the final. I knew I was going to beat Chris. I'm not Chris out. And I said to Paul Bama, I'll knock Chris out because we were training some deadly stuff for Chris. And hence why I still want to fight Chris because what we've trained, it was going to be so like wow factor. Put it this way, it would have been like a soap happy knockout. Let's put it that way. So when I didn't get Chris and we got Ben, I was like, oh. I sat there thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck am I going to do? Got back to the change room and said to the coach, Harry, I said, yo, we haven't even trained for this geezer, man. He goes, yeah, don't worry. So I said to Harry, I said, so what? Well, we're going to train for 15 minutes to prepare for this geezer. What the fuck does that work out? But then again, I remember my experience from sparring Billy Soldiers and stopping the world champion. Stopping the world champion. So I knew I had it in my locker already. I knew I'm comfortable fighting Southports. I like fighting Southports. I think it's more fun. It's more of a game, you know what I mean? It's playing more of a
Yeah.
chess. So I like fighting Southpaws. But let's be honest with you, the commentating work with KSI was like shocking to be honest with you. Like it was mad. I wish I had the KSI who was rooting for Slim against Kim, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got the opposite. But yeah.
You did just mention you had 15 minutes for to try for Benson. Did you not watch any of his previous fights? Obviously, you didn't expect to come up against him.
Huh? I didn't
No.
need to. I was thinking, like, I ain't fighting this guy. Like, yeah, it's in the tournament, but Chris should deal with this guy. So when Christian did the job, I'm like, water boy. This is why I call you the water boy because you're only good enough to get in water for freaking Nate Diaz. Um, Other than that, I'm like, mate, I was shocked, man. 15 minutes. So I pulled it off. As I said, my spirits obviously helped me, but if it was anyone else, I don't think they would cope. I don't think anyone in the scene would do well against Ben because you guys got to
Yeah.
remember he fought 5 rounds with Chris and then he fought 5 rounds with me. And I also said on that four-way table, I said to everyone on the table, listen, guys, I'm gonna win the pro tournament, so I can make it fair for everyone on this table. After I win the pro tournament, I'll give you all individual time to fight me as well because what you're gonna say is an excuse. I fought twice in the night. Okay, cool. Scratch that. You can fight me one-on-one instead. So I'll gladly give Ben a rematch because one, I want to knock him out, and two, I've got to freaking redeem my name because everyone's thinking, oh, you went the distance with MMA fight, it's his second fight. Okay, cool. Let me fight him again. Let me just focus on fighting Ben and we'll see the result.
Yeah, 100%. And you mentioned the interest with fighting Ben. Is the interest still there with fighting Avila, or do you not really want
100%, as I
that fight?
said, we've worked on stuff with Chris and I had a bet with Paul Bammer and I bet it's still gonna stand. I'll bet Paul Bammer £10,000. I'll knock Chris out, and it's guaranteed. I'll do it. So yeah, I need to be fighting Chris to get my £10,000, $10,000. Sorry, dollars, not pounds, from Paul Bammer.
Yeah, definitely. Are you training at the moment? Because the Manchester card's coming up in January, so maybe are you looking to try and get on that?
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I should be on the Manchester card. It makes more sense because I'm looking to get to that card. I want to fight not the winner. I want to fight the loser because everyone already knows KSI's already came out and said, listen, he wants to fight the winner. So that's
Yeah.
going to go to KSI, the winner. So I'll gladly take the loser if it's Darren Till or Tommy Fury. Either one, I would take. But hopefully they'll come down in weight because £200, bro. That's heavyweight. No, more than £200 actually. That's heavyweight, you know. That just shows you how big freaking Tommy is, and he's not committed to the sport.
Yeah, 100%. And you mentioned you want to fight the loser.
Yeah, I fight the loser.
Who do you have in that fight?
Um, I had Tommy, but at the same time, I think Darren Till might edge it if he's aggressive and he uses obviously his MMA type of things. If he could do what Benson done to me, to Tommy, I believe he'll win. All he needs to do is not grapple, clinch him, walk him down, make Tommy feel all tired, and then just bang him out over a punch. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting, right?
And obviously, if Darren does win that, you'll probably be fighting Tommy, and you two
Yeah.
had a bit of a brawl in the crowd. I think it was at the Prime. No, it was at one of the cards.
But Fournier.
Can you explain why that was, or was it just there? Did you have no beef before that?
Now, me and Tommy didn't really get on. You know what I mean? We're both from Love Island. I've called him out. He flapped it from a fight with me in 2019. I was in freaking Thailand with my team, having a holiday, training, and we got the call to fight Tommy. I said, I'll fight Tommy, build up the fight. He's fought my team back, said, nah, 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 nah. it's a bad idea. I don't want to fight him. Tell him not to come to my fight. So for me, I just think Tommy's just a little coward little boy running away from me. So long story short, when I started Billy Saunders, his dad was there. He asked me about Love Island. I said, tell Tommy to do Love Island, X, Y, Z. He's in that position now. And then I haven't seen his dad since years, you know what I mean? So I like his dad, you know what I mean? I like the character, so I went there to give him some respect. But while I walked over, I didn't realize Tommy was sitting there. And he's looked at me like, yo, what are you looking at? And he's like, and then he hyping up, goes, oh, I'll fight you next. I goes, what do you mean you're gonna fight me next? You fight KSI, like, how are you gonna fight me next? He goes, I'll fight you in a car park. I goes, bro, you're not gonna do anything. Why are you mouthing up because your dad's you're not gonna do nothing? And then he stood up and then that's what happened. Just like Cobra Kai, strike first.
100%. And we're gonna play a bit of a word game. Maybe it might be previous opponents or future opponents you may have. So just one word to describe these people. Chris Sevilla,
Water boy,
Nate Diaz,
psychic. No. Yeah, psychic.
Tommy Fury,
Coward.
Darren Till,
Meathead.
Anthony Taylor,
Midget.
and Idris Virgo.
The best. The champ. The greatest of all time.
Gotta be, gotta be. And one last thing we mentioned about opponents you may want in the future. So I was gonna say a call out, but is that to the loser of the fight definitely in January?
Yeah, 100% loser the fight. And also I want to fight Din Dennis as well. Me and him had a bit of back and forward. I've stopped freaking saying how many kids he's got because he sent me a little DM and he was like, "Yo, bro, you're stepping over the line. Stop saying how many kids I've got." So when a guy goes, "Yo, it's getting personal," like I don't want to go that too far. That's like family, you know what I mean? All I want to know is how many kids that Danny's got. You know what I mean? Everyone on Twitter asking him how many kids you've got. But other than that, I want to fight like call out. I'll probably say Dylan Dennis, Nate Diaz, 100% Nate Diaz. And actually Anthony Peterson or Pettis, he'd be a good fight. I want to call him out as well. Chris, Tommy Fury. There's anyone who's got a good name. Could have it. Even Oscar De La Hoya. Because
Yeah.
he's called out Eddie Hearn. And I'm like, oh, you wanna pick on a guy who can't fight? Oh, Oscar, come see me. But yeah, man. It'd be
Yeah,
good.
100%. Idris wants his ring. So anyone who wants to fight, he wants
Exactly.
to
I
defend
want
it.
a ring, man. I want to get the first. I want to be the first Mrs. Fighter to get the ring, and hopefully it does apply to the pro of misfits. You know what I mean? The pro champion. I don't want to hear misfits saying, "Ah, because you're a pro, you're not entitled to get one of those rings." Like, nah, listen, what the you know what I mean? Because you know it is. There's rules for one, there's rules for the other. But yeah,
Oh, hopefully you get that. And yeah, I hope you do good in Misfits Pro as well. Can't wait for that. And yeah, man, all the best.